Hi guys, in today's video we are doing something totally different from my usual content. This is not beauty, this is not skin. In honor of Secondhand September, I'm going to share with you my top 5 secondhand purchases. So I decided to do this video because a number of you had requested it. You know, I've posted some things, particularly over on Instagram, talking about outfits of the day when I'm away on holidays, and a number of you had commented on sort of what fashion choices do I make and why. So for me, secondhand shopping is nothing new. I've been doing this since I was a kid. Now, my mom and I have always enjoyed shopping, but whether or not it was at the mall or the department store, it could be thrift stores, flea markets, you name it, we used to do it. So as I got older, that tradition continued. Now I remember buying my first motorcycle jacket from a pawn shop on Market Street in San Francisco when I was in college. And that was probably around 1990, I guess. And I used to buy all my Levi's 501 jeans from this little flea market over in Sausalito, which is just over the bridge from San Francisco. And at that stage, it actually wasn't about sustainability, which it is more today. Back then, it was just trying to find those interesting pieces that you probably weren't going to find anybody else in, or things that were already broken in. Like I remember buying a pair of like suede, huge, big workman's boots that there is no way I would have been able to break them in. They would have just completely killed me. Now, they weren't the most practical purchase in the world, but gosh, they were seriously cool. So I'd say that 60% of my wardrobe is probably secondhand because I've just accumulated things over the years. Now, the remaining 40%, funnily enough, is probably all purchased by my mother because we still love to shop. So every time that I'm home in Florida, which we're actually back in a couple weeks' time, we tend to do a fair amount of shopping. So thanks, Mom. So I don't do a lot of shopping, what we call here as the high street. You know, I don't go to the malls and do a lot of that. And I don't even do a lot of online shopping. The bulk of my shopping is done secondhand. So I shop at a lot of charity shops. It is just unbelievable the things that you can find there and the price that you can get. Now you have to be a little bit more selective and you kind of have to know what to look for to identify what are good quality pieces versus others, but you can just find the coolest things for next to nothing. I also do a bit of shopping on Depop because I find that's another way to get access to clothes locally that are a lot less expensive. But for me, the bulk of my buy is by a designer consignment shop here in Dublin called Unit K. It's owned by Karen Anderson, and I have been buying from her for 15 years. So I saw a program on TV talking about the shop. It was actually a previous incarnation. It was called something different. And I immediately raced out there that next weekend because I think it was the first that I'd ever heard of in Dublin. And I have been buying from her ever since. So she actually knows my style. So if I go in and pick something up, she'll go, nope, that's too big. Or she'll go, nope, you won't like it. Because she knows how I like things to fit and whatever. So for me, this is just the source of a lot of joy when it comes to the clothes that I get to buy. Because A, no one else is going to have them. B, I get them at incredible prices, brands that I could never afford to purchase otherwise. And C, I just like contributing to slow fashion anyway. It's reusing things and giving them a new lease on life. Okay, so I picked 5 items today. This was not easy. Well, 1 or 2 of them were easy. The other ones were not because I have a lot of stuff that I love. But what I have done is sort of taken one thing from each category. So it would almost make up an outfit. Not that I've ever put all these pieces together until today, but hey, it worked really successfully. So these are things that are in my wardrobe right now. This is the spring-summer wardrobe because I haven't swapped out yet for fall. It's still, let's see, 18 degrees here in Ireland, which is shocking for September. It should be much colder than it is. So I haven't done that change out yet, but that will be coming soon. So number 1 was a no-brainer. It was the first thing I knew I was going to include. It is my beloved biker jacket by Maj. She's so pretty. I just love her so much. So I got her from Unit K. It is probably the most expensive thing that I have in my wardrobe. And it is a super soft, buttery leather, and it fits me like a glove. It's the right length on me, and it fits perfectly in the shoulders because I am incredibly short. I'm only 5 feet, by the way. I'm itty bitty tiny. And this is absolutely perfect. I just love her. Now, the one thing about her she's missing is the belt. You know, the big belt that's usually at the bottom of a motorcycle jacket. Now, it didn't come with that, but see, that didn't bother me because I was going to take it out anyway. I would never use them. They kind of cut me off in a weird place, and I never actually zip up and use these jackets in that way. So for me, it was no skin off my nose. So that was an investment piece for me. I paid $250 for that jacket. Now that probably retails for more than $500. I was actually trying to find it on their website. They don't even offer it anymore. I thought it was about $600 or $700. I don't know, but $250. It goes with everything. This goes with jeans, skirts, dresses. I've worn it with shorts. The only thing I haven't worn it with is a tracksuit because I don't really own tracksuits and I don't really go out in them. But this little guy will get me through the entire year. And even in the winter months, I'll put something else over it. I can continue to use this. So this is a 12 months a year kind of gig. Item number 2 is this top. I got this also from Unit K. And this is kind of the perfect Mary top. I love things that sort of show the shoulders. This tends to be my best bit. And I love halters. So this does have sort of that halter style. The color is a beautiful neutral. It goes with everything. So I can wear some other zippier pieces with it if I want to. But the thing that I really love the most about it is the back. It kind of has this exposed zipper. So it's kind of got a slightly sort of edgy feel to it. And I just love this top. I think I paid about 30 euros for it, which was a steal. And I think it was about 6 years ago. So I've had this forever. I also continue to wear this in the winter. I just put a jacket over it or I layer it up with some other pieces and it's perfect. It's actually a lovely length. I can wear it untucked or I can also tuck it into other pieces, skirts, whatever. It's just, I've gotten incredible use out of this top. Okay, item number 3 are these jeans by J Brand. Now, this was also another purchase from Unit K. Now, these are not my standard sort of sizing. They are oversized. They're kind of a boyfriend jean, so they're very, very loose. But I love them so much, and I get so much wear out of them. Now, for me, I'm probably going to have a lot of haters, or certainly a lot of comments from fashion people on this. I cannot stand high-waisted jeans. They're just totally not my bag at all. I wear everything on my hips. I don't like to wear anything on my waist, my natural waist at all. Skirts, nothing. Everything sits on my hips. So these are the perfect position. Now they're a little bit loose. I have to say they're a little bit on the big side, but they're comfortable. I reach for these over and over again. I think I paid 79 euros for these. You know, they retail for about 200, I think, new or something. So they were pre-loved, so they weren't pristine, but they were just softly worn, and I love them, and I wear them all the time. The next 2 items are both in the accessories category. The next are my new favorite shoes. These little guys. These are so freaking cute. Now, these are from a Marks & Spencer's brand called Autograph, and I got these at a thrift store, completely new, unused, never worn before, for I think they were 9 euros. And they're just so cool. I mean, I love the detail here with the little buckle, and it kind of comes through. Oh, it's just so freaking cool. And they're super, super comfortable to wear on the feet. They were brand new. I mean, they're my favorites. My only disappointment is that summer's coming to an end and I only got these about 4 weeks ago, so I'm not going to get as much use out of them this year as I would have liked, but they will be returning next summer and I will be wearing them until they die. And item number 5, also in the accessories, is this fantastic little bag. I mean, look how freaking cute this is. Again, charity shop, again, 8 euros, and this is Zahara. It's a Zahara brand, and it's in just pristine condition. Like, I just love her, and I got her again sometime about a month ago, so it was able to join me on a few holidays, and it actually fits a lot more stuff than you'd think it would. Plus, you can add this little guy to it, and it becomes a shoulder bag, so it's got some versatility to it. But I cannot tell you how much I love this little bag. Again, I just wish summer were longer, so I would be able to get a lot more use out of it, but it's just fantastic. I mean, good as new, 8 quid. Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. That is a roundup of some of my favorite secondhand pieces, and those are just some of them. It's just 5. I could do this game all day long, but I would like to know, were you interested in this kind of content? If so, please do actually give this video a thumbs up. And let me know if you'd like to see more. I love fashion just as much as I like taking care of my skin. It's just sort of another thing that sits over here. And I think that as we get older, we get better at figuring out what really suits us. But for me, I enjoy this. If you'd like to see more about fashion coming from me or secondhand stuff or any of that, just put the information down below because I always love making videos that you guys want to watch. So thank you so much for joining today, and I will see you at the next video. Bye. Is this okay so far? Mm-hmm. Okay.